So Donald Trump recently did his first interview with someone who's not from Fox News in about 2 months. And it was with Pat Robertson, because of course it was. I'm just going to play their segment on Obamacare because it is truly atrocious.
There are two pieces of legislation that the American people are really anxious to see put through. One is this iniquitous Obamacare has got to go and be replaced. Right. Number two, we've got to have a tax cut, especially for small businesses, right. Corporate tax. How far along are you?
And number three is infrastructure, which we're going to do also.
Yeah, exactly.
But number one, repeal and replace. I am sitting in the Oval Office with a pen in hand, waiting for our senators to give it to me. Mm-hmm. For years, they've been talking about repeal, replace, repeal, replace. I think they passed it 61 times, repeal and replace. Uh-huh. But that didn't mean anything because you had the minority, the Republicans. They didn't have the majority, so it wasn't going to get to the president. But if it ever did, Obama wasn't going to sign it, so it didn't mean. Now we have a president that's waiting to sign it. I have pen in hand. So now it means something. You know, those other times, those many, many times that they passed it.
What's the holdup?
You have very good people. These are very good people. We have 52 senators. It's very hard to get, we need almost all of them.
Yeah.
You need almost all of them. And that's the holdup. And states are somewhat different. But with all of that being said, it has to get passed. They have to do it. They have to get together and get it done.
What'll happen if they don't?
Well, I don't even want to talk about it because I think it would be very bad. I will be very angry about it, and a lot of people will be very upset. But I'm sitting waiting for that bill to come to my desk. I hope that they do it. They've been promising it for years. They've been promising it ever since Obamacare, which has failed. It's a failed experiment. It is totally gone. It's out of business. And we have to get this done, repeal and replace.
Mitch McConnell is a tactician of great skill. You think he can pull it off? It's his job.
He's got to pull it off.
Yeah.
Mitch has to pull it off. He's working very hard. He's got to pull it off.
Oh, God. That was awful. Okay, let's start off with the basic fact. When him and Pat were talking about the most important things, he said repeal and replace Obamacare and tax cuts. Of course, they're interconnected. And you don't talk about building infrastructure. I'm just thinking, how are you going to build infrastructure without tax money? And don't say privatize it. That's a horrible idea, and you guys know it. Second off, he even says in the interview, oh, why everyone wants an Obamacare repeal. Hey, Donald, only 9% of people want a full Obamacare repeal. A lot of people, about 50%, at least half of them, don't think it goes far enough. They want a single-payer system. If you were to repeal Obamacare and replace it with single-payer, I'd be fine with that. But no, he's talking about repeal it and replace it with his American Health Care Act, which is one of the worst acts I've ever seen. We've covered the facts about it on this channel. It's bad. Third off, he says, oh, Mitch McConnell's an amazing man. And even Pat's like, yeah, Mitch McConnell's an amazing man. I can't do a good Pat Robertson impression. No, Mitch McConnell's a horrible person. Again, we've covered him a few times on this channel. I want to cover McConnell more because McConnell he's something. But for that matter, can we just talk about the clear bias? This is Trump's first interview with someone who isn't Fox News in about 2 months. It's with CBN, the Christian Broadcasting Network, ran by Pat Robertson, who is not only a party shill, but probably the craziest of all the party shills. You want to talk crazy? Robertson is crazier than Hannity or Savage, for sure. Robertson is the man who said the people in Hayes, in the earthquake in Hayes a few years ago, deserved it. Because a long time ago they made a deal with the devil. You know, he's the man who said, I forget the full quote. It was something about feminism. He said it was going to make women kill their children, destroy capitalism, and become lesbians. You know, things like that. We've covered a lot of the crazy stuff he said on this show. Robertson is crazy, and this is who Trump is associating himself with. And then these people are like, oh, CNN. CNN is so bad, guys. CNN. Listen, I don't really like CNN. But I trust it more than anything ran by Pat Robertson. Anyway, that's it. I'm Ephrom, and good night.